Hi everyone, Jon Mitchell here, Mayor of New Bedford, and this is another installment of the Mayor's Weekly Update. So, as you can see, I'm wearing layers today, and it's for obvious reasons. It's cold outside. So I raise it just as to point out that we have a lot of people in the city who are not adequately heated, and we as a city do our best to provide for them, but this is just a gentle reminder that we need to make sure that we're looking in on our neighbors just to make sure that they are doing all right, especially the elderly. We don't want people, especially the elderly, sitting in cold rooms. This is supposed to break in the next few days, so it should be okay. A few things to update you on. We're doing a lot despite the cold. You may have seen that we announced the winner of the Herman Melville Call for Artists. You'll recall that we invited artists to propose a sculpture design for a sculpture for Herman Melville. A Herman Melville statue for New Bedford is long overdue. Herman Melville helped put the city on the map, arguably by writing what is the preeminent piece of work of nonfiction in the English language, and New Bedford is where it's set. And so we want to embrace that. It's good to bring tourists in and for economic development reasons, for that matter, but it's more fundamental to the city's identity, and we want to celebrate that. So we got the winner was a sculptor, a very accomplished sculptor named Stephanie Rocknack, and she will be, if you want to see an image of it, it's on the city's website and on our social media, so take a look at it. Let us know what you think. And she's going to be working on that over the next 12 to 15 months, and we look forward to the day when we can cut the ribbon on it, unveil it, and proudly display it to the world. The second thing I wanted to talk to you about today is the New Bedford Fairhaven Bridge, a very prominent piece of infrastructure, if not the most prominent piece of infrastructure in the city. It's been there for over 100 years. It looks great, but it doesn't work. And as we all know, if you've been stuck on the bridge in traffic, you know how slow it is to open and close. The other problem it poses is that when it's open to marine traffic, the channels are pretty narrow, and so larger vessels can't get into the northern harbor. So that stymies the development of the northern harbor, and has for a long time. So the state owns it because it's on Route 6, a state route. We have been urging the state for years to move forward on it. They are finally moving forward on the design. And so what we'll see, really the only thing that works there, the sort of the least of all evils, or the categories of bridge design that are out there, is the vertical lift bridge. So you've seen these. This is like the rail bridge on the Cape Cod Canal, the one where the platform of the road raises up on two towers. So that's what it's going to be. So we're going to see these two tall towers. And I think that's fine, so long as it looks good. It's got to look great, and so that's what we're looking for out of this, and we're insisting on. And so more to come on this, but we're insisting that the state hire a first-rate architect to make that happen, because that's what our city and that's what the town of Fairhaven likewise deserves. So more to come on that as time goes on. The last thing I just want to talk about is, since we last spoke, Ruth the elephant died, and which is a sad event for so many people in our city who have a lifelong attachment to both Emily and Ruth. She lived 66 years, which is far beyond the lifespan of Asian elephants in the wild. And the employees at the zoo have done a fabulous professional job in ensuring the health and welfare of those elephants, and we're so proud of what they've been able to accomplish over there in keeping both of those girls alive, and for the enjoyment and education of the school children in the city and beyond. So I just wanted to say thanks to them for their professionalism throughout all of this. They really reflected well on the city, and we're going to miss Ruth. Emily's still there, and she's older too, but She's in good health, and we look forward to hopefully more years to come with her. With all that, this has been the Mayor's Weekly Update. We will see you next week.